That old rust bucket up there is your transformer.
Okay.
The wires all the way up to the top of this pole is called your primary wires. They're the wires that's carrying the 7,200 volts all throughout this block, feeding all the houses around this block.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
Then it goes to the transformer. From the transformer, it feeds a secondary wire, which is that other wire that's on this side of the pole.
okay. This one right here? This running single by
this
itself?
one is running by itself on this side of the pole. That's the secondary.
Okay.
That breaks it down to 120 or 240 volts.
Oh, I see. It comes down.
Then it comes down over to the house.
Okay.
Once it gets over to the house, well then PP&L's job is done. And then electrician goes from the weatherhead, which is that gray thing, looking at the thing up there, it comes down and it goes in through a meter and then goes down into the house. Morning. How you doing? If you notice, the wires that are coming off of PP&L is much thinner than the wires that are coming from the house. And that's because these wires out here can breathe. So they're out in the element. They can be smaller and take more voltage and more amps because they breathe. The wires all the way up top, they take all that amperage, all that voltage, because they can warm. If they get warm, it ain't no problem. They breathe. They're in the air.
Gotcha. Cool.
Right.
I
when
understand.
you're doing wiring at a house, all wiring has insulation covering on it. So in order to keep the separate wires have insulation, and then the wires bundled together has insulation.
Okay.
So in order to keep all that cool, you have to put a bigger wire so that amperage and voltage could flow through there without heating up.
Okay. That makes
That's why they
sense.
have to do bigger